Good evening, guys. Good evening once again. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Hi, guys. No ways. Hibu, isikhathi siyahamba. Like, it's already been a year since the inception of MK. So we're going to be looking at today's highlights of MK's 1-year anniversary, starting with the clip when the former President Jacob Zuma and the now president of MK, when he said they might win the case against those who rigged the elections. You get, things are still happening via vote rigging in South Africa. So before we enter into this, as usual, I start with a disclaimer. Please do note that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who is also a voter. So I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of this gorgeous country of ours. Now, there is no denying that the former President Jacob Zuma is a crowd puller. Secondly, he's very charismatic and he is loved by many people. So now, can MK grow beyond the shores of KZN? Yeah, it has been proven that they make a mark here and there outside KZN, but how much growth can be expected for MK outside KZN? Can it be one of the dominating political parties outside KZN? That is just a question that I'm asking from you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing those responses in the comment section. So whether you like the MK or not, the fact is you cannot ignore former President Jacob Zuma. The guy is charismatic, crowd puller, loved by many people, which is a combination that many politicians lack. Do you get? So without wasting more time, let us start with the clip when he said MK might win the case against those who stole their votes during the 2024 May elections.
Kwakuqaqisa uba ukuthi isizwe simnyama sithatha isifungo sokuthi ayihlangani indlu emnyama siwine kulolu khetho oluzayo kusukela kohulumeni basemakhaya ukuya kweyokugcina ukuze sithathe izwe lethu silungise okonakala mandulo kodwa futhi kungenzeka ukuthi kuleli cala esilifakileyo kulaba abantshontshe amavoti ethu baphana ngawo libahluli icala. Abantu ke njalo labo kuthiwa yibona abaphethizwe, yibona abanokulungisa, yibona abamele ukuthi sonke njengabantu esiyithi nje kube yibona basigadile ukuthi singonakalelwa izinto. Uma kuntshontshe ifundiswa ke kuthiwani ngoba kuhlale kuthiwa kuntshontsha laba bangazona ifundiswa bayintshontsha impela.
The president of MK, they just said those who are currently in power now are the ones that have stolen MKP's vote during the elections in 2024 May. So do you think you'll be able, or MK will be able to prove their case that really this is how our votes were stolen, or they're just pushing a narrative just for political gain, for whatever reasons? So whatever your thoughts are, kindly share in the comment section. We'll be moving right along and seeing what transpired today. So you cannot ignore the power of the former President Jacob Zuma. You cannot ignore. He has some power that he was given. That is a gift. That is a talent. Anyway, but he finished me when he said those who are educated are stealing, and normally it is said that the uneducated are the ones that are stealing, taking a swipe at those educated. Those he says they are educated and they are in power. Who those are, I don't know. So those are the scenes that were coming out today around Moses Mabhida, the people having a great time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to allow the clips to play on their own so that you get to enjoy. Then I'll be back with more commentary in what you would have seen towards the end of these clips. But before we do that, kindly look at that. Sometimes, that is my opinion, I feel like the gift that the former president Jacob Zuma was given of being likable by people, number two, of being able to mobilize people, of just having people that follow him as an individual as it is happening in KZN, because you cannot tell me that people voted for MK because of their policies, because we knew nothing about MK then. People were just happy to see him on the ballot paper and to see him that he was shaking things up in this country. Because when you like somebody and you see them trying to resurrect from underground where they were buried, whether rightfully so or not, but when you see them resurrect, you kind of like that energy. You want to follow that power of that person, like, yes, we believe in you. You'll be clapping hands for that person. I kind of think that is what happened for MK in the elections that we came from. So you cannot deny such a power. But my thing is, I feel like he's not using it accordingly. That's my belief. Like that power that he was given, because that is a gift which many leaders don't have. I wish he would use it according to me. You are allowed to disagree with me in the comment section and be like, you know what, the man is using the power correctly. What more do you want to see from him? According to me, he's not using the way I would like him to use it. Do you get? Anyway, that is just my opinion. So I'll leave you to enjoy the clips, then I'll be back with the rest of my commentary towards the end.
May not give the speech. The speech may be read by the deputy leader, and that's Dr. John Shope, whereafter we were told Jacob Zuma will then make some remarks.
Okay. I thought I was going to allow the clips to just play on their own. Ew, the talent. But that's not what brought me here, right? What brought me here is that there was a time when it was said the man is so sick he couldn't stand trial. If there's anyone that I've seen spinning things for his favor just to survive for another day, just a little bit, just for today so that you survive, to try again tomorrow and fight the fight, it is this man, former President Jacob Zuma. He has used courts, he has used every opportunity that he could just sleep like, and survive. He has used everything to survive. Anyway, let us continue watching the clips. Floyd there. He's in his element. In any relationship, you cannot confirm that you still be together with the person that you are with today. If someone had told me last year that somehow Floyd this year would close the year wearing green and white, a party that belongs to MK. Heck, last year I was not even seeing MK. Early last year I was not seeing anything that says MK. Talk less of seeing MK competing in the elections. And just, guys, now we have Floyd on the other side being enemies with co-enemies, let me just say co-enemies with former President Jacob Zuma, being enemies with Julius Malema. Can you ever? And one of the things that I thought were going to happen today, somehow, because these politics these days are full of surprises, I was even certain that, no, not certain, let me just say, I had this thought in my head that we might see Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi being announced on the other side of green, white and yellow. What is going on? But just look at Floyd. He feels like he's amongst men, But there's a difference, right? With MK, there's maturity. And with EFF, kukhona la element yobunjavini manje. Uyabona la nto yobunjavini usikungayazi ba kukhona into ebhadlileyo ongayithetha nabantu. Xa noma MK ma EFF uqala lena ulivakala linjalo man. That's the sense that you get from EFF, that no matter how much you can try and reason with them, whether into ithethayo, in a sense nobody is going to be listening to you. Yet the MK side is like, you are amongst men, the maturity is there. You see, that's the energy that you get. Now, yeah, I hope I said it well. But there they are, attending also that anniversary of MK. So MK is actually doing things in KZN, but I still go to go back to my question, whether MK will be able to repeat what they are doing in KZN elsewhere. When I'm saying so, I'm talking about the extent of it now. How much can they do outside? Because they are making a mark here and there. Would we see more growth of MK as we are coming from by-elections? Because we have seen some decline from the area, from one area that the MK once received a lot of votes there during the national elections this year in May 2024. So anyway, whatever your thoughts are, it excites me. Let me put it that way. As somebody that is not into politics, I only come in when it's time to vote. I know who to vote. Oh, this time around, I'm still shopping, child. I'm still shopping. I don't have my top 4 or top 5, but I'm still shopping, right? I am still shopping. So, why I get excited about politics is I was never the same person again. It changed me. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for watching my videos up to here. And you have